Assalamualaikum. Ada PPM 4222 Tak ada 4222. Tak banyak 42. Okey.
Sometimes all you need is a little bit of confidence. Sometimes just a little bit of self-respect. Now it's my time to step out of my comfort zone, take a chance. When I saw you coming out of the school that day, I knew you'd never be mine. Never. It's just me in my own skin. Me in my own skin. Nobody's buying my lies, but that's no surprise. It's just me in my own skin.
Try Forlan dulu. Forlan ni dah lama sangat pilih Gila, 5 game 4 kalah 1 seri. Apa
Sometimes all you need is a little bit of confidence.
Waalaikumsalam. Lewat sikit hari ni keluar tu. Wow, division 2. Baik, saya depan. Tak tidur lagi Ingat Amai dah tidur lah. Saya nak push sikit. Harap-harap ada point sikit. Dapat 1400 okay Tapi nampak je naik turun ni.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Señoras y
The game
señores,
yet to
bienvenidos
kick off.
al partido
The
de hoy.
excitement's already
Uruguay
palpable.
contra Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Tak kenal je ID ni.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
And this is Pele. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. There's a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Busquets. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Lambat asyik.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Baiklah formasi.
And this is Luis Suarez. And claimed it back swiftly.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Impressive
Oh,
job.
baik. Petang tadi dapat.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's going to slip through. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Hazard with the terrific effort. Early ball
Baik
out to the
Ronaldo.
back. And here's Messi. Here's a shot.
Oh, baik.
Oh, it rattles the bar. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kafu tak tu. Kalau spin lagi ke dalam lagi tu.
Uruguay with the corner.
Sayang,
Fair
simpan
first.
kawan. Dapat 2 ni okey dah.
Barcelona has the chance to go the other way. And he's forced to go back. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for
Tak
it.
ngau punya 4-4-2 ni.
Nicely aimed pass. Turan promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Ronaldinho. Let's have a look and place
Baik
it
siap dia
forward.
beli ni.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball.
Dia dapat depan Ronaldo je.
Costa Curta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now he's had it taken off him. Hazard. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rafael Varane, who has felt that, hasn't he?
Oh,
That pass isn't the best. Rivaldo. And it's been played
Mobile.
through. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi.
lubang.
Space here. And he's worked it through.
Ai lagi bang.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Roberto Carlos. To Thuram. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Costa Curta. That's Thuram. And it's Varane. Iniesta.
Ah, shit.
Hazard. And Mateus. Passes short and sharp. And here's Pirlo. Little doubt, that is a foul. Hazard. This is Hazard. Edwards and the shot!
No way.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Good looking ball. Ooh, can he get onto this? Costa Curta. And it's Rivaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. What
Transition.
about a counter-attack? Can he get on the end of this? That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too.
En la pantalla se
They
mostrarán
must
los
need
horarios de
to
los
find a
trenes
way
de
to
todas
add
las
that touch
estaciones
of quality in
cercanas.
front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Game tak buka. Nak kena main wing ke? Oh, saya lawan awak baik.
And here is the first touch of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Pele. It's Pele! Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, strongly challenged there. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Luis Suarez. Searching pass he's played there. Mateus. Pirlo. Varane kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. Pirlo. Uruguay do have a chance to counter here. Mateus. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Wah, bertemu tembung eh.
And it's
Shoot.
Rivaldo. And there's the shot!
Baik.
Rivaldo!
Jauh.
Brilliant! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. One sweeping move,
Gol del
executed
Barcelona,
with deadly efficiency.
convertido en el minuto
Well, it's an example of
61.
counter-attacking at
Número
its finest.
22.
Real cut and thrust.
Tak berskrim.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 4.
So the manager
Número
can make a
10.
change for the first time of the game
Messi.
here.
Número
First
17.
goal of the game.
Entran
Well, when the
número
goal gets
9.
tough, etc.,
Número
they
14.
can still turn
Número
this round, I
22.
think.
Now it's Pele. That has been cut short. And here's Suarez. Oh, this is a great... He's having a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 7. Entrará al campo. Número 16.
No impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Luis Suarez with the cross. That's the keeper's ball.
Ada Suarez.
Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Stojkovic. Now he's off and running. Now it's Eto'o. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Eto'o.
Oh, 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 oh.
Beyond the defence. And he is dashing away.
Oh.
And that's a tiny finish.
Baik eh.
Uruguay are back on level terms. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Uruguay restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Try pen ni pula.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Cruyff.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that was vital. Rafael Varane plays it forward. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Hops it off it and wins back the ball.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This is it then, now or never.
Oof.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Eto. Now it's Stojkovic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Rossi. Oh, important interception.
Wesh.
And he whips it in. And a header!
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Really looked sharp there,
reglamentario.
didn't he? That's very well played.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tries to pass it through. He's onside. Long ball looking to counter.
Kita kalah body tu.
Pirlo. And here's the chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. And
Good game,
there
yeah.
goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what
Señoras y
we've seen today
señores,
then, Jim?
en la
Tengah tak hidup sangat lah. Yang tak hidup sangat. Insta pun tak hidup Ustaz. Good game, thank you. Apa lagi option 2 AM. Ini tak kembang ni. Paksa lah ni. 3277. Uish. Oh. Suarez anchoringnya. Tak ada skill lagi lah. Skill tak ada lagi. Booster pun tak ada lagi. Besok kot penalti dapat random booster boleh lah. Track my position lah. Saya main bukan janji menang, tak. Lantak lah dia orang main meta ke apa kan. Lantak saya layan playstyle saja. Main position, main pegang kan.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello everybody
camaraderie.
and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set
Tengok
for a
striker
stirring
saya
showdown here.
ada
The supporters in
fizikal
great
ni.
voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Saya nak kuatkan tengah dengan defend ni.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward.
Nice.
And that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Yamal. Messi. No joy this time.
Hey,
One straight back. It's that day!
sayang saya.
Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Dembele certainly made the right
Baiklah,
decision there
itulah
to
poin
win the
player,
first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Ref, nanti.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Lambat lah saya.
Looking for options for movement. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
There's the shot! Messi!
Messi.
Planet! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are in front. That is a diamond of a goal.
The goal
Jepun ni internet satu bar je.
Brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to
Internet dia
surprise
barat
himself,
ni.
Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. This is Messi, and he shoots!
Sekali lagi tak jadi Messi.
Wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Suarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho. And this is Luis Suarez. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho!
Beli skala Ronaldinho pula. Mantap.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Ronaldinho ni punya beli skala. Dia tak boleh kat tepi-tepi je. Dia dekat tengah-tengah sikit.
Give me this every week.
Dalam
The
circle
technical
tengah.
ability was superb, and you can see he meant
Tapi ni kat
every
tengah.
bit of this.
Bahaya. High five, salam. Kalau Messi dekat bucu box, kalau Ronaldinho sebab dia punya beli skala tu dia melengkung. Melengkung tinggi, junam. Nanti booster dia aku nak cari Fantatista.
Now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Busquets cuts it out. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Okay.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice control. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich. Japan are looking to break at pace. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Suarez. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho!
Nice, Eddie.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spread to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. The ball is bounced loose now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Yamal. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he
Benda
made.
agak rushing.
Japan clearly didn't help
Ini
themselves
peluang
by
kita, baik.
telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Wah,
Oh, he's
Jadi
enjoyed
lah.
that. He
Tak
evidently
lepas
loves the
lah.
contest. This is
Baik,
Dembele.
siap.
Yamal. Well cut out. Not much of there at all. And that was very necessary.
peluk terus, baik.
And he could have done himself a massive...
Oh, he's all alone.
Alah. Nak buat sikit tadi.
Unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. Messi! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
A case now of complete control. Gabriel. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. 5 minutes till the break. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. This is Dembele. He has found the way through. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Tak boleh jauh sangat.
Takes the shot.
There will be
Masuk
1
dalam
minute
sikit.
added time.
Very, very good save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Messi. Great vision. He's found the way through. Luis Suarez with the cross.
Ah, tak
That was
sampai.
one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rijkaard. And that is the end of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a
I'd like
fair
to draw your
reflection
attention
on what
to the
we've
screen
seen in
right
this
now
first
for
half.
information on our
Now
shuttle
they
bus
just need
service.
to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Cepat je kaki dia.
With that. Can he get on the end of this? Iniesta. He's found space here. And this is Ronaldinho. And how did he not make it fall? And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh,
Eh,
what an
Ronaldo, Carlos.
interception. Japan are looking to go forward now. And he's ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he
Nice
knows
pass.
it.
It's a promising position. It's Neymar! Oh, brilliant save.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
It's Ronaldinho. No, again, there's no way through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And that should get the job done. Barcelona looking close to untouchable here, and 3-0. Neymar, great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dembele,
Lihat betul Dembele ni.
it's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Lihat betul.
Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable. playing on the
Substitution
break.
for
They're really
Japan.
swift.
Oh, Dembele play all the way je.
Giroud. Coming on to replace him is number 18,
It's
Lucas
rising.
Picotti.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mendes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Doku. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pele. A shooting chance! Well taken goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Pele. Nuno Mendes. Tries to play it
Rafael
through.
Varane join attack.
But here's Messi. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rivaldo. And this is Pele. And he plays one through. Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes. Pressing high and with purpose.
Baik.
Succumbs to the pressure. Threads one in. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Busquets. But he's forced to go back.
Oi.
He is through here. It's a searching pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pele. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Hangs one in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. The final 5 minutes. Doku has it in a wide position. That's good play. Kaká. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Dembele. It's Dembele!
Baik tu. Kalau dia bila
He's kept it out.
big
That's a
time
great
dah.
save.
Kena tu.
Roberto Carlos. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That's a booking. Always looked in.
Tapi baik tu. Tapi itulah nak selam dalam tak berani lah.
Yamal. Number 25.
Somewhat off target.
Mendes. Coming on the field.
Looking for the run.
Number 14. Rashford.
He's there to make the
Number
challenge.
20. Chiellini.
That's horribly mistimed,
Time.
and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So where will he go? A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Davids. That's Kaká. It's going wide left. He's
Offside.
turn it. Brilliantly cut out. And that will be the final act. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Those of you making their way home.
Jom. Wah, main possession tadi. Dah Division 1 ke Dil? Ke tak push lagi? Oh, Division 2 Apit.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium.
everybody,
The players
and
on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute
Malaysia
now.
against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance!
Baik. Terlepas nak situ.
Messi, a finish right from the top draw. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nuno Mendes. That looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Lambat.
And it's Messi. Van Dijk. And here's Haaland. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Right.
And here's Raul. Well read, and the danger is averted. Costa Curta. Luis Suarez. There's a sharp little ball here. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined.
Besar siap badan Zabayi.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shevchenko knocks it into space. Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Offside that time. Tacho. Nuno Mendes. And it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho gets a foot in here. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Luis Suarez. Messi wants to run onto this. Shoots! Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Messi. That is great defending, so alert. Zabani did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta. Zabani calmly anticipates. Kimmich. Good steal, he just read it. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Haaland.
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Looking for options for movement. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Mendes made a good run there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Iniesta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He has found the way through.
Wow.
Nuno Mendes.
Lambat
takes it
lepas
out
ke
wide.
tengah tadi tu.
Shevchenko. Holds beyond the defence. Always onto this. And this is Shevchenko. Quality ball. And that signals the end of the first period. Oh, so He's simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an
Fellow
awful lot of
attendees,
questions
this is a
have got to be
lost
asked,
children's
and the
announcement.
answers need to be found
Please
in a
keep
hurry.
your eyes on your children during the
Just
match at
about
all
sorts out
times.
the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Haaland. Probing pass. Now he's just misjudged that one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Haaland.
Offside.
Decent shot!
Oh, baik itu.
And it's Mendes. Now it's Kimmich. Shot, surely! That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. No way through there.
Well,
Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Mendes picks it up out wide. And this is Shevchenko. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's picked his way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos, and it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to cross. Getting up there! And that's a good finish. Barcelona are back in business. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is good.
And a chance!
alah, tak dapat.
And they're back in front.
Terlepas
He
lah.
made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? De Rossi can see things others simply cannot.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
De Rossi.
Nak tadi Iniesta.
Messi. Can they get...
Silap saya pergi masuk tu. Dia memang tunggu saya masuk tu. Saya boleh pergi masuk lah. Aduh.
And they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So Substitution for Malaysia. Number 7,
So
Raul.
changes afoot here, and
Number
from both
18,
sides.
Joshua
So
Kimmich.
the lead now is
Number
2.
4,
This is
Van Dijk.
wonderful front-footed football.
Coming on the field,
manager will be absolutely
number
thrilled to
11,
see his team
Didier
clicking in every
Drogba.
department.
Number 8, Zielinski. Number 2, William
Barcelona
Saliba.
still have the
Substitution.
cards to affect this game. And it's Forlan. Messi. Nuno Mendes. Malaysia do have a chance to counter here. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Real chance here. Excellent challenge there. Uncompromising.
Kita tu.
Pacho. And it's Mendes. That's nice. He is through here. Hoisted it. Towering header. Oh, it's come off the upright.
Tinggal 10 minit tu je. Patutlah pancit lah. Aduh, weh, sikit ada tu.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 12,
The two coaches
Nuno
are signalling
Mendes.
changes here, both at
Number
the same
5,
time.
Daniele De Rossi. Coming on the field, number 6,
Oh, it's Haaland.
Eduardo
It's
Camavinga.
Drogba.
Number
This is
16,
Shevchenko. It's Drogba.
Rodri. Substitutions taking place.
That would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Strong running down that left
Oh,
flank.
really well played.
Shevchenko. He's gone backward here. And here's Haaland. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he skips past his man. Davids. Good-looking ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Davids. And he was quick to
Air
react.
pula ada passingnya.
Messi. And it's Drogba. Moran makes the interception. 4 added minutes on the board. Messi. Now there's a probing ball.
Pelajaran hari ni,
Zielinski.
jangan masuk.
Messi. And time is up.
Kita
In the
back
end,
tunggu.
no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better...
Kadang duduk dekat sangat tak boleh.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Bienvenidos
The
al
game
partido
yet to
de hoy.
kick off. The
Hoy se
excitement
enfrentan
already
el
palpable.
Barcelona y Corea del Sur.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Nicely intercepted. He's found the way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Ah, such a clever touch. Ronaldinho. He's found a way past. Park Ji-sung did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Conte. Antonetti. Conte. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Cannavaro. And it's Conte. It's Batistuta. And Jamal gives it back. Conte. Portugal played. Passing nice and neat. It's been swung wide. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Zanetti.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work
Yeah,
extremely
yeah.
hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Ji-sung. And Zanetti. And it's Belletti. And Jamal. Belletti. Neymar. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That is good progress on the left. Zanetti. And this is Park Ji-sung. Straight from back. Zanetti picks it up out wide. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, nice touch. Park
Lala cross.
didn't quite meet him right.
Can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Roberto Carlos, probing pass. Can he latch on to this? Well, there is a look that says it. Oh no, this does not look good. Belletti. And it's Cannavaro. And Zanetti. It's Park Ji-sung. Iniesta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected
Masuk.
goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Neymar. Up Ji-sung. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Luis Suarez. And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. That pass
Eh,
surprised
mana tu?
everyone, but in a good way. And it's Batistuta. Park Ji-sung. Finds himself. Oh, he's brought him down, and
Alamak,
it is a penalty.
penalti.
Barcelona really could have done without this.
Bola tu. Bola tu.
So this to break the deadlock.
Eish.
He scores for sure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
South Korea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that
ref.
gives them something to build on after
Football
the
ni
break.
sikit je tak boleh.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi, será reemplazado por el dorsal 44.
We're on the move again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too slow on everything.
He's having a pop! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Busquets is always looking to break lines. Somewhat off target.
Buang bola
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Batistuta. Where it came from. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's rising! Got to be quick to recover this.
How many interceptions have we
bola.
seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pele. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, super find. He has found a way through. The ball gets his head on it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Barcelona
dorsal 11,
have their second corner now.
Neymar. El dorsal 9, Luis Suárez. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 18.
Bayar.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up, and it's been given away.
Aduh, kena tolak.
Conte. And it's Neymar. It's Belletti. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Baresi. Great vision. Good play through for the wide man. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. And it's Ronaldinho. Tries one from range. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Baresi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Belletti. And Yamal opts for safety. Conte. And it's Neymar. And this is Mohamed Salah. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Varane deals with that comfortably. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. And he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
This is gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
They got it.
Cambio de
So
jugadores
changes
en el
afoot here,
Barcelona.
and from
El
both
dorsal
sides.
8, Iniesta. El dorsal 20,
Costa Curta.
Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por
Is it home?
el dorsal 17, Gerard. El dorsal 13. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, shoot, shapes to shoot!
Nasib baik.
And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Gerard. Pelé. It's Pelé!
Baik Billy. Aduh.
So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
So, third corner of the game.
Elia.
And it's been taken short. Tele proves just a little bit too strong.
Nampak bila keluar. Cantik dah tu
Well,
kat
there's
back dia
plenty
tadi.
to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's Park Ji-sung. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Into the last 5 minutes.
South Korea nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Park Ji-sung. Zanetti.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
South Korea really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
But added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing.
Stres dapat opponent ni. Sikit. Tak kembang eh. Apa yang keringnya? Air merah aja ni.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello
hours,
everybody
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Oh, sedap badan ni. Terus
Appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation. And the shots!
Oh, kena lagi macam tu je.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Lampard really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on the plate for his teammate. It was just gorgeous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Schneider. Now it's Messi. Schneider. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Alamak.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Schneider is standing over this one. So, a genuine chance.
Kena aku ni.
Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, can they... And he shoots! There's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Thuram makes the interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that pass isn't the best.
Relax lu.
And it's Drogba. And this is... It's Schneider! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's found him in acres of space. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He leaps for it!
Oh.
That has been knocked clear.
Mantap.
And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Dia sudah
Another
mula
moment
goyah.
of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness
Belum
of
complete
movement,
lagi, banyak
the
masa lagi ni.
certainty of finish. Barcelona with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, we would have thought that when the last one went in.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. O'Reilly. That's good play. And that's a chance!
Oh, keeper. Alamak.
Level in a trice.
Tak kira rancak.
Since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Schneider. Now it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. Busquets gets a foot in here. And it's Neymar. And here's Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots!
Aduh, Messi kaki kanan buat apa kaki kiri lah.
Deserve better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Awal lagi dia dah. Baik Aureli ni.
Cafu. O'Reilly. This is Messi. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. And they're quick to get it back.
Cafu.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Cafu ni.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ronaldinho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Schneider engages and forces him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Left him in a
Mega tu.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Suarez.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And what about this cross? And here's Messi. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Messi. That's the end of the first 45.
Okay.
Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle
Goals
bus
just seem
service.
to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
By any measurement, this really has been a remarkable half of football. Despite all the things we witnessed, somehow we're still level. Beckham, he's having a hit! Cafu. Beckenbauer. Cafu is herring after that one. And it's Schneider. He's a sharp little ball here. Deftly out wide. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Iniesta.
Aduh.
Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Iniesta. Oh, it's a nice idea,
benda
but the
basi?
execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. Barcelona could counter here. Lampard threads one in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Drogba is eyeing up his options in the middle.
well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Terrific effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar is in a really good position out wide.
The attendance for this match was 29,950. Substitution in progress.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to pass it through. Pelé, and he's definitely onside. Plays it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Kaká. And he's intervened well there. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. Lampard with the towering header. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Aston really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Frustratingly close. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Kaká. Now it's Pelé. And here's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. And the finish!
Oh, yeah, Kaká.
Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Iniesta. 75 minutes played. Now it's Pele. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution on the field. Number 23,
is behind this one.
Messi. Number 3, number 21, Frank Lampard. Coming on the field, number 24, Black Card. Number 6, Kukchu. Number 22, Rivaldo. Substitutions taking place.
A decent ball. Tries a shot! And that's in! There's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Tries one from range! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance!
Oh, baik ni.
Just one goal in it now. Game on! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited.
Tak
They were
Emission dah tak boleh pakai.
absolutely
Yang
lead.
pakai tak kat baru
Just
lah.
never have lost the ball from there.
Yang paling
You
ni
have to give
kiri
credit
bagi
in fairness
Minecraft ni.
to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get it through? Rivaldo. Oh, had to make that, and he did make it. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gerrard, nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I think we're just about done here. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Rivaldo!
6 added minutes has been indicated.
6 minit. Sengit ni.
Barcelona have their third corner. Roberto Carlos falls short. And he whips it in. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Baik.
Cafu. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Spread to the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Moran promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Nicely intercepted. Rivaldo. And here's Schneider. Little pass back. Tries to play it through. And here's Schneider. He's had a shot!
Oh, nasib baik
It's loose,
Joaquin.
and there's a race for the
Mau
ball.
ke.
Costa Curta. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please make sure to watch the
Claiming the
screen
man
for
of the
an
match
information
award.
bulletin
There
from the
is
region.
.8 thank you. Aku rasa belah sini aku bagi try dulu lah. Tak dapat lagi yang try. Ini semua boleh shooting ni. Terus bagi. Kakak dia main 1-2 dengan dia sedap. Dia akan pergi dummy runner. Dah lah laju. Dia akan ke depan. Dia attacking minded tu. Main SS pun sedap kat tu. Kaki panjang, range dia baik. Tapi better guna dia super sub lah. Super sub dia baik. Okay lah, skim lagi dalam pukul 2 dia ni. Aduh. Esok lagi saya live. Main ngantuk-ngantuk tak boleh ni, tak boleh fokus. Mafia ni macam dah jumpa. Baik. Tak payah deep line lah aku rasa. Biar free semua.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not
Okay,
feel like
prediction
it.
berapa
Stadium is
result ni?
noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and No doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle and either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And here's Mbappe. Good-looking ball. Up towards the flank.
Biar tak payah masuk.
It's McAllister.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Ronaldinho. Vitinha.
Potong belakang sikit betul ni.
Now it's Mbappe. The pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. And this is Rivaldo. Rivaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Doué. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Inside.
Turan, always a very imposing presence at the back. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good ball, good take. Now it's Vitinha, looking for the run. Threads one in.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement.
That's offside. Yes, it is. McAllister is always getting the pitch for targets. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Cruyff. He's at Cruyff!
Portugal always have been
Kalau defend tak ada mesti tak jadi. Kena defend ada sikit kat situ. Dia macam terselindung kan.
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. No way through. That was not gone right. And here's Elise. Raul. And here's Mbappe. Turan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. For a third of the way through the game. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
We can win this game.
Can he get it through? That was good alertness. Vitinha. It's Doué. This is a promising build-up. Now Mbappe. And here's Elise. Elise!
Aduh, Turan.
Portugal!
Nice.
Portugal score first!
Santai sangat.
That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot
Dia langgar habis.
expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zanetti. McAllister.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's had it taken off him, and he's managed to get free. Shot, surely!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Thuram spots it and intercepts.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish. That signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half. Now it's Rivaldo. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. McAllister looking to cast their way up the pitch. Now it's
Dia punya
Pepe.
tackling bagus.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. McAllister opts for safety. Raul. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Kita bola mistik je.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look,
Baik tu Olise ni.
nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Dia punya pressing gila. Ini cepat.
Iniesta. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. That's been intercepted. Zanetti. Raul. Pops him off it and wins back
Baik.
the ball.
Cepatlah.
Oh, good spread.
Dah dapat dah tu. Shit tu.
Olise. And here's the chance to counter.
Oh, kat bawah Suarez.
No joy this time. Doué chasing after it. Vitinha. Raul. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Rivaldo providing an outlet on that flank. That's tidy. Can he latch on to this? Rivaldo.
Aduh. Baik kan dengan Rivaldo. Ini kalau ada Ronaldo. Kakak coming in. Pepe. Pele. Pepe pula. Yang ni kita bagi Gerrard. Gerrard more defensif sikit.
substituição para Portugal. Número 18.
Barcelona with their first corner.
Número 23.
First in the game for either side, actually.
Número 19. Número 24. Número 20.
And it's been taken
Vamos
short.
lugares a número 10. Schneider.
Tak sayang dia.
Número 7.
Gerard.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 13.
Allah Akbar, sayang dia.
Xabi Alonso. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Rivaldo. It's a searching pass. Silvestre deals with that comfortably.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
McAllister. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gerrard. Shifted into the flank.
Aduh, come on Gerard, Liverpool.
Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. McAllister. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, easy pickings there. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Zanetti gets a good foot in there. Barcelona needed that. They really
baik.
needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Spread it left. And this is Pele. It's Pele!
Tengah lagi pilih.
That's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Dani Olmo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's a cute ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pele. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there. Oh, what a
Tak, oh
hit.
ya, keras. Itu memang point dia.
It was simply inch perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves
Tapi
right
aku
back
tak pasti
into it.
dia punya kad ni dulu beli skela ke apa.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Cruyff.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Very much into the last knockings. Davids.
David punca gampang.
Sharp pass. And he's in on
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
He looked every bit the assured keeper
Right.
there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Here's Yamal. McAllister. Oh, well played. Roberto Carlos.
Aduh.
And that's it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves
Kita
through
kena selalu main tau, baru kita tahu
unwaveringly to win. A great
karakter player tu
performance by
kat mana
any
dia
measure.
boleh buat gol.
Claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Kalau Ronaldinho ada beli skela tapi tak boleh kat situ. Dekat tengah sikit. Itu tempat dia. Masuk je. Apa point aku sekarang? Okey, 1400 lah malam ni. Tolong agak menang. Dulu satu ke view tak lari, sekarang dah kurang. Biasalah, hidup ada naik ada turun. Tak tahulah, analitik YouTube dah, orang dah tak masuk sangat YouTube. Notification ada yang tak dapat. Streamer pun dah ramai, jadi view dah berpecah ha. Tak ada hal, kita stream, enjoy. Zaman prime Abang Lok dah habis. Ronaldo big time. Gila. Macam payah ni weh, semua keras-keras ni. Aku ada turam ni tau, right back. Terbaik turam ni. Tapi aku kena cari replacement tu. Kalau aku dapat Puyol, aku pakai turam ni. Boleh ni 1400 insyaAllah.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Last game
Well, the stage is set for a
Menang kalah ada
stirring
permainan.
showdown here. The
Kita
supporters
layan.
in great voice. And
Mantap
there's
lah
a
Padang.
real sense of anticipation in the air.
Cerah.
Game on. So straight into the action. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Aku
The
dekat
obvious
keras.
standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack, with many shaky defences about.
Itu kalau
Getting the
leka
right
jaga si
partnership in that
Ronaldo tu.
department can pay rich
Kau tengok, kau
dividends.
tengok, kau tengok.
As long as there's a good early
Dia punya
support.
turn. Nasib baik ada orang kat situ.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but
Jangan leka wai. Ronaldo ni bahaya siap.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
and they can counter here. That has been cut short.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself.
Messi tak lepas.
Almost
Ronaldo tu
unfair at times,
lepas.
wasn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when
Masa-
that famous front three were simply unplayable.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. It's a good ball out wide. And now they can
Aduh.
spring out of defence.
Wah, dia tak bersedia dah.
Play back. And it's Gattuso. Messi!
Okey, aku tahu sebab.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ada individual instruction tak silap. Tak juga.
It's their second corner of the game. Maldini. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's not gone well. Maldini. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. That's Phillips. He's dealt with that really well.
Aku tak dapat attack gini.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by
Come
some.
on.
Cruyff looking to receive it in space. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep.
Penat
but it
lari.
wins out.
Hilang bola.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Salah passing. Baik.
Ball's gone astray. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Bullet. Messi. Pirlo. And this is Luis Suarez. It's a promising position. Engages. and
Aduh,
forces
siap
it off the
Maldini.
ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's found a way through.
Aduh, ruginya.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a pretty loose pass. Busquets. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aku gak main cap
Now
pula
it's
ni.
Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Shifted it to the flank. And he's gone backward here. Now there's a fine ball. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's well positioned. And Del Piero! But he's left disappointed.
Del Piero has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement.
Maaf saja, jauh dia orang ni.
Pirlo. And it's Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Costa Curta. Turlan. Now Costa Curta. Always goal side. And it's Del Piero. Shoots!
Silap lah saya eh.
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top.
That is all they have time for. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight
Defense
into
only
the
lah.
second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Just eases him off the ball.
Senang je kena rampas. Keras-keras boleh dia.
Now it's Cruyff. The message is clear. None shall pass. Pirlo. And here's Del Piero.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Spread it left. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Del Piero! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Varane cuts out the pass. And it's Cruyff. Bullet. Oh, super! Oh, Del Piero! That's a fair try. Just on target. It's an imaginative pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that.
Oh no, this does not look good. Chance!
Mana tu Forrest?
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bagi Mbappe lah Mbappe lama tak main ni.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So changes of foot here, and from both
Coming on to
sides.
replace him is number 39, McTominay. Substitution.
Stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably.
Decent chance!
La ilaha illallah, bola boleh mantul kat Ronaldo pula. Ada magnet lah Ronaldo ni.
And they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Ada magnet lah Mana ni nak kejar ni?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's ended up in no man's land. Cristiano Ronaldo. Busquets. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Gerrard.
Dia lambat
There's his
sikit.
chance to lead the counter. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Del Piero. He'll try for distance. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And he's been
Siap Baldi ni
great
gila.
vision. Oh, it's a brilliant interception. Gerrard. Rafael Varane. Neymar. It's a searching pass.
Bola tu.
Knocks it off it and wins back the ball.
Ai, jadi pin.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Bonucci is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He slipped. Oh, good effort.
Sebiji pun aku tak dapat.
Busquets. Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has
Jauh
been
sangat lah
indicated.
sebab
Accurate pass. McTominay. This is coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos.
Okey lagi.
And the time is up. And there is the whistle. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are.
Sebaik 16 poin. Semoga ada kemenangan untuk hari esok. Esok dah buat double booster tak kat Ronaldinho ni. Baik yang keras ni. Ke 84. Finishing 84. Speed pun ada. Balance ada. Physical pun ada. Baik, jumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum.